welcome back to Detailing with Gary here. Today we're going to be showing you guys the products I use, so like the compounds and polishing pads I use whenever I go ahead and polish a car. So I use the Chemical Guys V32. So the only reason I would use this one is, let's say you got a black car and then you got a whole bunch of swirls. This would be one reason to use this, because it's the lowest grade, which means it will get rid of those swirls. So let's say if you wanted I don't have that one right now, but it would be V38, but this is the closest one, V36. It's a lighter polish, so say you got minor swirls, you would use this one, maybe just to do a one step, and then to finish it off, you would use that jet seal. So then let's say you're kind of like in the middle or kind of want to start, you could either go from V34 to V36, which you're kind of like in between, to kind of do a test run to see like which one you see bigger improvements or which one works better. You could go from those two, and then let's just say you kind of want to do a light pass and kind of not work the paint as much, you could use that V38. Next up, there is a VSS swirl remover. You could use this on maybe a one step. If you just want to do it one time around the whole car, you could kind of use this. I wouldn't recommend it if you have a lot of swirls, because you're going to be wasting more product and then it probably won't work as good. So I would mostly recommend doing V32 for your first one, and then V34 like if you had a whole bunch of swirls, which mostly is black paint. And then if you want to go further, you could finish it off with the V38, which I don't have right now. So next up, we're going to be talking about our pads that we use. So I usually use the orange pad, which is a medium cutting pad for heavy swirl, scratches, and oxidation. So let's say your car has some swirls, even if it's in the middle or like not too much, I would kind of recommend this pad. And then there are other pads, which I'll be talking here in a minute if you guys want to pause. So the white pad is your light medium polishing pad. So if you just want to do a one step, you could use this one. And then I also have the black finishing pad right here. So if you want to apply a sealant or wax, you could just blop out your dots on here and then apply that. So on the cars that I've been polishing, this orange pad works very well. I usually do one or two step polishing steps, which I use the V34 mostly. As you guys can see, it's pretty worn out. And then also V36, which is not so worn out, but kinda is, as you guys can see the wrinkles from all the squeezing. And then I just recently got this VSS, which I tried it on my mom's truck. It's a Lincoln Navigator. I'll be pulling up some other before and pictures up here. So yeah, this orange pad, it works good. You could also go to heavier cutting. Let's say if you want that yellow pad, that's the heaviest one. So this heavy cutting pad for server, oxidation, and deep scratches. So you could also wet sand your car if you got a lot of clear coat. I would recommend this on older cars because you probably won't get the same results, and then that clear coat will start going away. And then we also have our green pad, which is also a heavy polishing pad for modern swirls removal and finishing capabilities. So these are all if you want your paint to look good. I would recommend you could use this. And then your blue one is your soft finishing pad for spreading glaze quickly and easily. So it's just like kind of like a finishing one, but not so much. But you could probably also use that on there too. And then your black pad is your extra soft polishing pad, which I have over here. And then your red one is your ultra soft pad for spreading premium sealants or wax coatings. So let's say you got a wax or something and then you don't want to do it by hand, since some of them come like in a circle. You could just put this on your pad, on your Velcro, on your polisher, and then put your dots and then just spread it off there like that. So the one that I mostly have been using is that orange pad. I got about like 6 of these just because detailing stuff I kind of do. And then this V34, it works really good. As you guys can see in the pictures here, the results come out amazing. It leaves your car with basically almost no swirls. Let's say if a customer wanted just a one step, they're probably gonna be half of what it has. And then to go further, you have to keep cutting and using more. But basically you don't waste a whole bunch of this product. Probably like about, I would say, this much per car, or depending how bad it is. And then if you have to go into that second bottle or up higher, you'll probably waste half of that just because it's not like that bad. So I will be leaving links down below on all the products you guys can get, or maybe check it out for yourselves. These are probably about $8 from Chemical Guys, these pads right here, these three. And then the compounds, this one is about 17, and then this one is kind of wider from the top here from the other ones. As you guys can probably see there, the big difference. Well, not so much, but it's still this one. And then this one's about 17. And then these should be around the same price too. Maybe 16, 17, 18. You could also get these in the miniature ones, but only if, like, let's say you want to try it on your car only for one time or once a year. I would recommend getting the smaller ones. But the bigger ones are if you're like, you want to, in a daily detail or something that you use them more, I would recommend buying the bigger ones. But the small ones are about like $8, and then they are pretty small. So these bigger ones are a lot better. You could get the more use out of them. And then that's basically it. Don't forget to check out all these products in the links down below. They will all be there if you guys want to check them out or buy some. If not, that will be it for today. And make sure you subscribe, hit that like button, and see you guys next time. Peace.